Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Verne, the Shape of Fantasy, where we have just picked up the Imag in a flashback, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, you might want to go and check out the previous videos. But yeah, we're basically playing in the past.
Wait a moment. The description. The gift of Placeia will help you to change pieces of the world. But maybe I could fix them with this devilish artefact.
So yeah, this is when Verne actually got the Imag, so we're going to have to figure out how to do this. So here's no cracks in the flow of reality are detected. So I wondered if we could use it over here on these rocks to get this bag and rope down there. But it doesn't look like it. So I'm guessing we're just going to have to correct these rocks that fell here. So to go back in time, no cracks. But we can do something here. Very strong or go back in time. Interesting. So we can choose between, I guess, being strong. Let's try being strong.
Fortunately, stones resisted and kept withstanding.
So rather than reversing time, it seems as though we're actually going to just make it so the rocks was stronger and didn't fall down. Oh, I do not like the sound of whatever that is. Yeah, not a fan of that growling that's going on. So yeah, let's get the hell out of here. So yeah, something potentially down there, which I'm not massively thrilled about. Let's not.
This is a nightmare. I must run away from this island. Maybe I could fix the boat with this devilish artefact.
Yeah,
I'd rather
possible.
face the dangers at sea than stay trapped in this madness.
Escape from the island. Now, don't we see? We still have to find the other letter. Oh, we can't even go that way now. Can we? Oh, no, we literally can't go that way. Interesting. Okay, well maybe we just get the hell out of here then. Unless there's of course a way we can use the Imag on something else, which is possible. Let's just. I mean, it kind of feels weird that we're walking when we were being pursued by something, but I'm guessing whatever it was is contained to that bit of the island, but underground.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, okay. There's some sort of wind or something happening here. All of a sudden, I feel very uneasy after feeling very comfortable for the last episode or two. Should we put the Imag away? Oh, it doesn't really seem to make any difference. I wondered if carrying it was slowing us down, but how odd. Salvation. Oh, DASDSASW. Flame of Imagination complete. So yeah, you can actually turn the QuickTime events off in the settings. I had a little look between episodes. So if QuickTime events aren't your thing, turn it off, but I quite like it, to be honest.
Hours later, while I was drifting away, my head still boiled with questions. I could never imagine that my salvation would come in the form of the monster that destroyed my own ship. Scared to death, I discovered a new truth.
Whoa.
It was a monster, yes, but made of steel.
Is that the oh god, why can't I think? Nemo's ship. What? The Nautilus. So what was going on there? Just couldn't piece that together. So I guess this is when we went aboard the ship then? I don't know. Okay. Aftermath of the inevitable.
I could never imagine that my salvation would come in the form of the monster that destroyed my own ship.
What a tale! If I hadn't seen the Imag working with my own eyes, I would truly believe that you, as we doctors say, were as mad as a March hare.
Does something of this make any sense to you?
Not at all. But it's not me who has to find it. However, it's obvious that everything, your hallucinations, your amnesia, the books, even the island, draws lines that link your mind with the Imag.
Any clue of how we can fix that?
Have you considered that your status inside the Nautilus could be the reason for your, let's say, disconnection? It must be hard for you to live together with the ones responsible for the attack that sank your ship.
Months ago, I would have told you yes, and that I hated them for it. But I understood that war is war, and I must recognize, much to my regret, that the captain has opened for me the doors of an incredible world that without the Nautilus and his technology, I could never dream of reaching. Am I a prisoner? Well, there are much worse prisons out there.
We're all trapped inside the Nautilus one way or another, my friend. A similar dilemma afflicts myself since I began to be part of this crew. I consecrated my career to save lives, and now I'm a piece of a ruthless war machine. On the other hand, my cholera research is only possible thanks to Nemo's technology.
He's an extraordinary man, but fearful. His current condition is unsettling.
History will judge him as it will do with us, and whoever writes it will park us in the place he believes we deserve. Now, go to your quarters and get some sleep. Doctor's orders.
Fine, sleep time it is then. We didn't find the other letter. Now, yeah, see, the side mission. So we obviously failed that side mission, which I'm okay with, but I don't know where on earth the last letter was.
Go to your quarters and get some sleep.
Unless there was something else we could have done with the Imag in the cave before we restored the floor, potentially. I don't know, but anyway, let's go and get some sleep. Is there anything we can look at in here? No, there isn't. Let's go back and get some sleep. Oh, hello.
Verne, I knew I'd find you here. How are you? What has the doctor said?
I'm fine. I just need some...
Oh, good. I'm afraid that it will have to wait.
What happens?
Officer Edrielle, please, to the hall room immediately.
This never stops. Verne, I revised my notes. Maybe if we dig more into the ship that carried the chest and the compass, maybe we can find out another way to open it. Just in case the Imag doesn't work anymore.
Makes
Not
sense.
a bad idea.
Officer Edrielle, please, to the hall room now.
Oh, bloody... Oh, do me a favor. The captain keeps a very detailed record of the Greek ship's history. Please, take a look. See what you can find.
Officer Edrielle!
I'm coming! I'm coming! Search into the closet. Look for the log.
I don't envy her job, that's for sure.
Yeah. Aftermath Part 2. Okay. So we're going to have to find... let's have a look at the map if we can. Search the log in the chart room, did it say? Yeah, chart room. So the chart room is right up by the bridge. So if we can get up to the bridge, we can do that relatively easy, right? So the bridge should be up here.
Thank God. The elevators are still working.
Okay, so dock and core is there. How do we... Why? That's weird. Can we go through here, by
Better
the
if
way?
I don't bother them. My presence here is never appreciated.
Okay, fine. Oh yeah, there we go. So it must have, like, I don't know, bugged out, I guess. I couldn't rotate. I couldn't move the arrow up and down. Anyway, let's head this way. So the chart room is in here, right? So we can look at that. Let's just see if there's anything else we can have a look at while we're here. There is something here. Oh, this is the map of the world, which we saw before. So let's have a look at this.
And that's all the records we have about the Scylla, the Greek ship. But these are the same papers that... Oh, wait, what does this mean? This note. Important info in audio cylinders 399, 244 and 219.
Listen to 3 audio cylinders. Okay, well, I mean... Oh, okay, they're here. Fine.
Sub-Lieutenant Ned Land speaking. Documentation record regarding the Ancestors Island. This is the place in which everything tells us that the Flame of Hephaestus lies in.
Right.
It's not only protected by those so-called ancestors, but also it's located at the center of a magnetic anomalies area that drives navigation devices mad. And to make matters worse, the island is also surrounded by huge currents mountains and fog banks, making it virtually unreachable.
Who's this Ned Land? I can't recall that name in the crew.
That's interesting.
Sub-Lieutenant Ned Land speaking. Documentation record regarding the Compass of Destiny. According to our research, this compass, crafted with a mineral only found in the Ancestors' Island, always points to it, as if it was its own north. This, combined with a coordinate system, was used by the few ships that still traded with the island.
Nothing new, but what happened to this officer?
Yeah, that's a good question. Where's this last one? Is it also in the...
I still have some stuff to do.
No, it's not. Listen to the 3 audio cylinders. Where's the last one? Unless maybe it's down here.
I still have some stuff
Yeah,
to
there
do.
it is.
Sub-Lieutenant Ned Land speaking. Documentation record regarding the Flame of Hephaestus. In historical records and legends, it is told that the Atlantean people found in the Ancestors' Island an amazing energy, which they called the Flame of Hephaestus. Its implementation allowed them, in a few years, to develop unimaginable technology. It moved their ships and the gigantic machinery that built their city and harvested large crops. They also created a system of extraction. I must record this here. Today, I have found something that... it may change it all. I was with the communication system, routine maintenance, when I locked on a very strange signal. It sounded almost like a voice, but it was only noise. But, oh God, Captain has replied, and they've been talking like he understood that horrible sound. It seemed like they were talking about picking up a load at a certain point of the Indian Ocean, and the captain was constantly repeating a name. Verne. I haven't recognized the other voice, but I can't believe it. Nemo is not a traitor. I must confirm this before saying anything. We are about to dock at the secret base. If there's any evidence against Nemo, it will be there, in his office. I hope that they don't catch me, and that I'm wrong too.
What? What have I just heard? Was Nemo waiting for me in the middle of the sea?
Huh. Well, that is unexpected.
My brothers, I know you are afflicted. Shame fell on us because we failed in our mission of capturing terrorist Nemo. I know, because I felt the same dishonor. But I have had an epiphany. We didn't suffer a defeat. Fate revealed our true mission in front of our eyes. The artifact is a prodigy that can change destiny. We have been spending our lives under the boot of politicians and bureaucrats of the curia of the nation, those who just exist to fill their bellies at the expense of our blood. I say, let's take the artifact and forge a new world based on order and purity.
Ah, brilliant.
Are you with me, brothers?
Well, that's probably not going to go very well for us, is it? If they're going to launch their little assault or whatever they're going to be doing. Interesting that
Those
Nemo...
days, my sanity felt like walking on a glass floor. I discovered that no one in the crew had ever heard talk about Officer Ned Land. If that was not enough, the recordings disappeared and left me with no other evidence of it than my damaged memory. Somebody was pulling the strings of my fate. What did they want from me? I had to find out before it was too late. I could just follow Ned Land's advice. Search into Nemo's office and bring the truth to light. Whatever it was.
Oh, it's all getting very interesting, isn't it? I don't want to believe that Nemo's a traitor, but... Chapter 4, In the Entrails of the Mystery. So back to 1988, sorry, 1988?
For breaking into Nemo's office for later. The captain and Edrielle want to meet me.
I mean, that would be funny if it was 1988, wouldn't it? But it's 1888, of course. And that, guys, is where we will leave it for this episode because we're out of time. So we've got to meet Captain Nemo, investigate whether he could be the traitor, and the story is really heating up, isn't it? So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, and Paul Leone. And I'll see you next time.